started off as a farm. It was the Johnsons family that started it. Over 100 years it passed down to members of the Johnson family, and it grew a wee bit. Ian Hunter was the last kind of member of the Johnson family to own it, and he was really the one that took Laphroaig from this kind of farm status distillery into a kind of global icon almost. He's the one that set Laphroaig up for success. He was one with a vision. He was a trailblazer. You know, he thought outside the box. You know, when Prohibition came along, and it must have been pretty horrendous, he didn't accept it. You know, he jumped on a plane, flew out to the US and introduced Laphroaig as a medicinal. It had medicinal purposes and powers, I guess. And so Laphroaig continued to be exported to the US through Prohibition, and it was prescribed by doctors. And it was during these trips to the US he also discovered the bourbon barrel and took it back with him and discovered that Laphroaig and bourbon is a perfect marriage almost. Putting the Laphroaig into the bourbon cask just really enhanced a lot of the light, delicate flavours that was there in the new make. You know, he created Laphroaig 10, and to this day the recipe hasn't changed. We're making it here, we're using the bourbon cask stuff from the US. So no, he really set Laphroaig up for success. He didn't have any family to pass it on. So when he passed, he left it to Bessie Williamson. She was the first female to own a distillery, basically, and at that time it must have been pretty huge. She moved to Islay. She moved for one summer. It was a temporary job, and she stayed for 40 summers, maybe more. She loved it here, never left. Ian Hunter must have seen something in her that was special, so he left it to her. And as well, he also left it at the bottom that Laphroaig's high standards and quality should never be compromised for anything else. Something I think she absolutely took heed of. She moved Laphroaig forward, but it got to a point where Laphroaig was starting to become bigger than she could push it. She acknowledged this, and she started to sell off parts of Laphroaig to get investment to increase its production size. And then eventually it moved into company ownership. It's moved through several different companies over the years until today with Beam Suntory.
How would you describe Laphroaig's flavours if a consumer is looking at Laphroaig and has never tried it before?
Bold, uncompromising, but there's a surprising sweetness and delicacy to it. That would be the best way to sum it up. And peaty. Yeah.